limitation on Tesla growth is cell production at an affordable price, and any part of that supply chain or processing at the cell level will be the limiting factor. So from mining to refining, and there's many steps on the refining.
What's up, guys? Ben here, and welcome to Motivation to Invest. Tesla is a stock which has defied critics and continues to go to the moon. But to reach their bold ambitions of over 10 million cars per year and become bigger than Toyota, they're going to need a hell of a lot of batteries. Elon Musk also has announced plans for a 1 million mile battery for a fleet of robo-taxis and long-haul trucks. Such bold ambitions would strain the current lithium-ion batteries. Tesla's best performing models have a maximum single charge battery range of 370 miles. This would be a short distance between, say, Baltimore and Boston, and a lifespan of 300,000 to 500,000 miles. This is impressive given that the average lifespan of a car in the US is only 150,000 miles, or roughly 11 years. But it's not just the car business. Tesla's Gigafactory has an insatiable thirst for battery materials for its energy storage systems, such as the Tesla Powerwall. So what are these batteries actually made from? Well, the composition of many of these batteries is lithium, nickel, cobalt, and aluminium oxide. In the majority of EV batteries, nickel is the most commonly used, followed by lithium in terms of cost, not quantity. They have plans to phase out cobalt using a process called cobalt thrifting to reduce this cost and increase range. Elon Musk has made many recent comments telling miners to mine more of these raw materials. I recently did videos on my top nickel mining stocks and top large cap lithium mining stocks, so you can check those videos out on the links below. But in this video, I'm going to reveal my top 3 junior lithium mining stocks which Tesla could potentially acquire. This would mean big returns for shareholders, possibly even 10x. So without further ado, let's dive in. Welcome back, guys, to Motivation to Invest. Before we get started, it would really mean a lot to me if you guys can give this video a big thumbs up. That really helps out with the YouTube algorithm, which allows me to create more great content like this for you guys. In addition, if you want more investing tips and exclusive stock picks, which I personally am investing into, then you should definitely subscribe to this channel and turn that notification bell on. With that being said, let's get into the video. Kicking things off at number 3 is Lithium Americas Corp, ticker symbol LAC, based on the New York Stock Exchange. This is a Toronto-based lithium mining company with projects in the USA and Argentina. Right, guys, so diving into the investor presentation for Lithium Americas. So as you can see here, focusing on advancing 2 large-scale lithium projects to production. So they're currently not in production and they're progressing towards that. Developing the lithium project in Argentina, construction program in Argentina over 45% complete. Significant progress in Q2 2020. So they're making progress here. Fully funded to production with approximately 75% of the 565 million capital costs spent or committed. Advancing large-scale and low-cost project in Nevada, USA. This is a really interesting project just due to the location. Nevada, the USA, and of course, where is the Tesla Gigafactory? Sparks, Nevada. Received notice of intent, draft environmental impact statement, definite feasibility study expected Q4 2020. So keep an eye on that date on the largest known lithium resource in the USA. So that could be something very, very interesting. If they discover the largest known lithium resource in the USA right next to the Tesla Gigafactory, to me, that's a no-brainer. And that's what a lot of investors are betting on with this stock. Assembled team with the leading technical, financial, and project execution experience in the lithium industry. Now, a big problem with a lot of these mining companies is they have very poor management. So as you can see here, assemble management team with leading technical, financial and project execution experience in the lithium industry. So we've got the management team here, 20 plus years experience, 25 plus years experience in management. And then you've got the technical team here, business and finance, development resource, 10 years of lithium process engineering at FMC Corp and Tesla. Okay, another interesting clue here. So this guy, who's the CTO, Chief Technical Officer, I believe that is, he's actually worked for Tesla previously. So that's very, very interesting to see. Maybe he's got existing relationships with Tesla. So all the roads seem to be pointing in the same direction, which is a good sign for this company here. So this is just some more details on the projects. The major risk with these junior miners is, as a lot of their work is still exploratory and they've not actually made any profit yet. Like this company's still not in profit at Q2 of 2020. So that is something that you need to take into account, because if some of these promises don't materialize, the stock will plummet even more. So that's the major risk with these type of companies. Kicking things off at number 2 is Piedmont, ticker symbol PLL. This is an emerging lithium mining company focusing on its Piedmont project, which is 100% owned in North Carolina. This would be just over a day's drive from the planned Texas Gigafactory, just over 1,300 miles away. Right guys, so diving into the investor relations report for Piedmont. Now this is a really interesting company. Lithium hydroxide for the EV market. So they've explicitly stated we're aiming for the electric vehicle market. Premier USA location, positive ESG profile. This is very interesting because on Elon Musk's Q2 earnings call, he actually mentioned he wanted miners who were mining sustainably. So that's a good positive for this company. Low costs drive exceptional economics, leverage to rising lithium prices. So they've got a lot to shout about. They're talking here a lot about the general industry of the electric vehicle market. So global EV sales up 60% per year since 2010, according to EVreports.com. Green Car Reports, lithium ion battery costs down 85%. So you can see that these are proportional. So of course, more EV cars are going to sell as the battery prices decrease. And that is exactly what Elon Musk is trying to do at Tesla. He's trying to decrease the battery prices while also increasing the battery range by reducing cobalt and increasing other elements. It's not just Tesla. So they're looking at the EVs launched by all the competitors, which Tesla needs to watch out for. So you've got Volkswagen here, BMW, various other companies. Major auto companies are all in on electric vehicles. 400 plus new EV models coming to the market by 2025. So there's a lot here. Porsche Taycan, that's a really nice car. And the new Mustang, I really love that new Mustang. It's actually beautiful, beautiful car. It looks very similar to the Tesla, but it's still got its own charm. Hydroxide taking share in fast-growing lithium market. So this is talking about the different types of lithium. So you've got lithium hydroxide demand and lithium carbonate demand. So as you can see, the lithium hydroxide, which this company specializes in, that is actually increasing at a faster rate than the lithium carbonate. Lithium hydroxide required in high nickel batteries used in longer range vehicles. So that's an interesting distinction to make. So this lithium hydroxide is for the longer range vehicles, which Tesla is eager to implement with its 1 million mile battery. Hydroxide shortages expected by 2023. 80% of the world's hydroxide is currently produced in China. So if there's a US-China trade war going on, that's obviously going to be affected massively by that. North Carolina is the leading ex-China lithium hydroxide producer. So outside of China, these are the boys. Piedmont's located in the US's Auto Alley. So they said they're right in the middle of it here. Of course, you've got the new Tesla factory is going to be down here over in Texas. And then you've got a lot of other auto manufacturing companies here, Nissan, Toyota, Kia, BMW, all around this area. So they're saying they're in a good location, really central. So North Carolina location provides competitive advantage. Low cost operating environment, unparalleled infrastructure, low cost power and gas, deep lithium processing talent pool. North Carolina has over 50 years of lithium processing experience. Southeast USA, among world's premier chemical processing regions. Low tax rates, lowest corporate tax rate among major Western countries. Does not have value-added tax. China has 16% value-added tax. Proximity to major automotive markets. USA plus EU represents 30% of world automotive sales. Western battery supply chains are growing. So yeah, they're pitting themselves as the Western supplier of lithium outside of course, China. 2 development scenarios. So these are the different projects they're working on. The same flow sheet. So this obviously the complex chemical flow that gets the lithium hydroxide out. Sectional economics, so 25-year projects. That's the cash costs here. Diving into the share price here, it's got this in Aussie dollars, 0.093. You can see it's been very, very up and down. Dropped to a low of 0.07 Aussie dollars, 18th of March. It's been as high as 0.14. Still very, very small company. Market cap of just $42.22 million. So it's a tiny company, and that means it's a major, major risk. But it also means it could be a possible acquisition for Tesla due to its small size. So we'll see what happens there. And finally, number 1 on my list is Bacanora Limited, ticker symbol BCN, listed on the London AIM stock exchange. This company has 2 key projects, the Sonora and Zitvald lithium projects in Mexico and Germany, respectively. Tesla's Gigafactory in Sparks, Nevada is located just a day's drive, just over 1,000 miles from the Sonora site in Mexico. Right guys, so diving into investor relations report for Bacanora Lithium. Now as you can see here, electric vehicles to grid storage, it's just talking about the lithium demand again. The real interesting part is of course the project. So goal to become an international lithium production company with a portfolio of global projects. Now you can see here you've got projects over in Asia, and this is the main one, this Sonora lithium project in Mexico. This is only a day's drive, just over 1,000 miles from the Tesla Gigafactory in Sparks, Nevada. And they've also got the Zitvald lithium project in Germany, and that's over here. Market cap only 53 million, so it is a micro cap company, it is a junior lithium miner. But I do know, having just watched an interview by one of the chairmen of the company, is that they actually have over $47 million on hand. So they're in a very good cash position, ready to obviously invest in these programs to get them up and running. So the overview here. AIM listed focused on building a 35,000 TPA lithium carbonate operation at Sonora in Mexico. So they say it's got a 250-year resource life, completed feasibility study, costs competitive, approximately $4,000 per ton operating cost, among the lowest in the industry, which is a good sign. 4 years of ongoing battery grade 99.9% lithium carbonate production. Lithium pricing, low price in the short term will lead to a reduced investment pipeline, which in turn will lead to an even more dramatic undersupply situation down the line and much higher prices annually. Experience management, so it says they've got a track record in mine development and production. Ganfeng Lithium investment offtake, so this is one of the major investors. You've got a few other investors here. Is the overall investment case? Large lithium deposit, low strip ratio with permits in place. Conventional sulfite processing route, fast-growing end markets, Japanese trading house and lithium major as strategic partners, experience management, quick transition to construction phase, subject to financing. So they're ready and they're eager to move this operation forward. And then they've got obviously details of the German operation there. which they have a 50% interest in, and joint operational control of Zinnwald. Diving into the share price here, this is listed on the London Stock Exchange. This is in pence, so it's like £2.30 per share at the moment. As you can see here, 18th of August, dropped to around 15. Previously, it was around 35. So they were slowed down by obviously the global health crisis, but they are resuming operations according to the chairman of the company. Market cap, just 53 million. So it's not a massive company. It is one of those micro caps. So just be aware of that and the risks involved. Overall, it's clear that the world is going electric, with companies like Tesla planning to take over the world with over 10 million cars annually. If they manage to reach these crazy numbers and match the current automotive output of Toyota, they will need a hell of a lot of batteries and thus the raw materials. These lithium mining stocks, which I mentioned in this video, are great potential targets for a possible acquisition by Tesla or even a major partnership. But remember guys, this is not financial advice, and investing into junior mining stocks can be incredibly risky. So don't invest any money which you can't afford to lose. So what are your thoughts on the lithium mining stocks mentioned in this video, and which do you think is most likely to partner with Tesla? Let me know in the comments below and I'll join in the discussion. Also be sure to check out my previous videos on my top nickel mining stocks for all you Tesla bulls out there. In addition, if you guys enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you give it a big thumbs up. That really helps out with the YouTube algorithm, which allows me to create more great content like this for you guys. In addition, if you want more investing tips and exclusive stock market picks, which I personally am investing into, then you should definitely subscribe to this channel and turn that notification bell on. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Invest safe.